From a young age, I have been surrounded by music. My parents introduced me to the world of music, and from then on, I was in bands, choirs, musicals, and so much more. Once I got to university, though, I became more interested in how music and the mind are connected. As in my case and many others, our introduction to music usually begins in childhood, where music takes center stage in our social activities. From then on, most of us retain some connection to music, whether that's playing an instrument, dancing, or even just listening to your favorite artist. I'm sure that we can all agree that we enjoy music. However, does it have any benefits? Even though research shows that music can have a variety of effects on child development, people are still skeptical whether if this is actually true. That's why I'm here today. I'm going to prove that music actually has many effects on development, and it's more than just a source of pleasure. However, to do this, I'm going to need a little helper. There she is! Little Michaela is going to walk us through the different developmental stages to show how music can affect each, since we're going to go back in time and see how my developmental trajectory could have been changed with the help of music. So let's get started. Since birth, my parents have been playing music and singing around the house. I have many fond memories of my dad playing the guitar as my sister and I danced and sang around him. These memories make me feel closer to my parents, but is there any research that backs this up? A recent study done during the COVID-19 pandemic actually shows that joint music-making experiences can facilitate parent-child bonding. Results showed that parent-child musical experiences actually facilitates a strong parent-child attachment. In contrast, parent-child non-musical experiences don't elicit the same strong parent-child bond. Therefore, this research shows that the parental bond can be positively affected by joint music-making experiences. After this great introduction to music at home, we see many children start to learn music in other, more social settings, like in preschool. At this age, children are learning how to cooperate with one another. Since I'm a twin, I had to learn how to share from a very early age. But is there any way that music helped me do this? A recent study actually shows that joint music making can help promote pro-social behavior in young children. This study took pairs of 4-year-old children and had them play for 3 minutes with each other. This playtime was either non-musical or musical. Right after that, these children were tested to see how willingly they would help their partner and cooperate in a problem-solving task, which is depicted here on that y-axis. We saw that children in the non-musical condition were much less likely to help their partner compared to children in the musical condition. So maybe all those joint music-making experiences with my twin helped me promote more pro-social behavior. Once children start to get a little older, we see many start to pick up instruments. I started with the piano at age 5 and then picked up a variety of instruments afterwards. An interesting study shows that formal instrument training can actually lead to cognitive and sensory motor benefits. So this study took school-age children and divided them into 2 groups. The first group of children had professional instrument training from professionals. The second group of children did not receive this instrument training, but instead were sensitized to music via listening or music theory. Even though both of these groups of children received some sort of musical training, the group that actually received the formal instrument training had an increase in attention, working memory, and abstract thinking, while the children that did not receive the instrument training didn't show this large increase. So for those of you in the audience who had to learn an instrument in childhood, even if you didn't want to at the time, this small action could have had many cognitive benefits. So, to summarize, today we saw how music can affect parental bonding, pro-social behavior, and cognitive development. But why does this matter to you? Whether you're an avid concert goer, professional musician, or even just a student who likes to listen to music while studying, music is an integral part of our daily lives. Music allows us to connect with others in a way that no language can, since it transcends cultural boundaries. Since music is so important to us, I believe that it's exciting and essential to see how music can support us. Even though most of us in the audience can't benefit from the developmental effects of music, we can now use this knowledge to support children in our lives and advocate for the integration of music in development. So, after this talk, I hope that you see music not merely as a source of pleasure, but also as a versatile developmental tool for children across the globe. Thank you for listening.